Good evening, friends, friends and neighbors. What's up? What's happening, people? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. My name is Dan. I'm from Michigan, and I help people make money online. Who wants to make money online? Who wants to live a life of freedom? Drop a one, guys, if you want to live a life of freedom. Like, seriously. Like, do you or not? So, there's basically two ways that you can make money. Okay, you can get a job. I personally don't like jobs. I never liked jobs. I never liked any one of my jobs personally. That's just me. Just never liked them. And so the thing about a job is you're building someone else's business and you're making somebody else rich. So that's one way to make money. And you're exchanging your most valuable asset. You're exchanging your time for money. That's what a job is, guys. Okay? So that's one way to make money, which most people do because we've been trained since we were born to go to school, go to college, get a good job, and work very hard, and that's it. So, one thing you can do is get a job. The second thing you can do is become an entrepreneur, and you can start your own online business and you can make yourself rich. Okay. And you can be your own boss and you can work whenever you want to work. So, you have two choices. It's a choice, guys. Like choosing to stay at a job that you hate for the rest of your life, that's a choice. You don't have to stay there. If you don't like it, you can change it. No one's forcing you to stay at your job. I'm not forcing you to stay at your job. But the cool thing is you can build a side business. Like you can build a business on the side. And then once you make enough money with your side business, you can quit your job if you so desire. It's up to you. So this is like what most people do. If they want to make extra money, they start stacking jobs. Like they get one, two, three jobs and they start doing like Uber and DoorDash. And then they're using their own car. Oof, they're paying gas. They're using their own car. So not really good, not a great idea. Really. It's really not. And even jobs, guys, you know that jobs like aren't free. Like you gotta like drive your car, you gotta pay for gas, you gotta use your own car to go to your job, you gotta pay for clothes to go to your job. If you're working from home, you gotta pay for electricity. So even going to jobs is not free. We actually pay money to go to jobs. Crazy stuff, right? But when you're an entrepreneur, guys, see you're building your own business and you're making yourself rich. And you can start your own business and you can earn up to $900 a day selling digital products that you don't even have to create yourself. You expect everything to be free? I never said that. I never said that. I just said jobs aren't free. Nothing's free actually. Not even air is free because we get taxed by our friendly government. They like to tax us. So actually nothing's free. Jobs aren't free, businesses aren't free, but you got to understand the difference between a job and a business, being an entrepreneur. Having a job means you're building someone else's business, you're building someone else's dream, and you're making somebody else rich. Okay. Being an entrepreneur means you're building your own business, you're building your own dream, and you're making yourself rich. So, what would you rather do? And you think entrepreneurs should get free stuff? Never said that. Again, you're putting words in my mouth. When did I ever say that? Never said that in my life. So, I don't know what you're talking about. That's called putting words in people's mouths. When did I say it? When did I ever say that? Never in my life. See? So this is digital marketing, guys. All you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day. And then you can make $900 or more in a day selling digital products that you don't even have to create yourself. Okay. So we give you the products. We give you the website. We give you the automated system. We give you everything you need, training, community support, mentoring, everything you need to be successful. But you got to get started and you got to take action. Okay. I can't make you get started. I can't make you take action. That's on you. We're all responsible, guys. We're all responsible for our life and our future destination. So if you're not happy with something in your life, then you got to change it, right? If you're not happy when you look at your bank account, then you got to learn new skills. That's the only way you're going to make more money is learning new skills. See, I've learned how to automate my business. So now I can make money in my sleep. I've learned how to build my email list, which is a high income skill. And I've learned how to post content on social media to grow my following and attract customers. And you can do this too. These are 3 skills that you want to learn. If you haven't learned these skills yet, you should start now. Because, man, if I could go back in time, I would have started like building the email list like 20 years ago. but I didn't know. You don't know what you know. You don't know what you don't know until you know. So, what's up, Alicia? What's up, people? My name is Dan. If you don't know who I am, I'm from Michigan, and I help people make money online. I also lived in New York for a while. I also lived overseas, and I also used to be a monk. That's why I'm known as the seven-figure monk. Okay, seven-figure monk, guys, because I was a monk for 10 years. True story. So not only can I, show you how to get rich, I can also show you how to be a monk. True story, guys. Did I ever plan to be a monk? No, but it happened, and it was fun. I had a fun time. And then one day I was like, I don't want to be a monk anymore. I'm from Michigan. I'm from Michigan. That's where I'm from. I'm from Michigan. Michigan. Go blue. Ann Arbor. Born and raised. So yeah, guys, you can make $900 or more a day selling digital products. See, I've compared this to everything. This is better than any money-making opportunity out there. It's better than jobs. Okay. I don't like jobs. I tried them. I didn't like them. I never liked it. Not one job that I do that I ever liked. I was like, oh, I love this. This is so fun. No, I didn't like any of my jobs. And the worst thing about those jobs was I was overworked and underpaid. Every single job that I ever worked, especially if you don't have a college degree like myself, they don't want to pay you money. Like they just want to, they don't want to pay you good money. And nowadays, even if you have a college degree, most people, like 50% of the people, don't even use their college degree. So I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, so this is better than jobs. This is better than affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, drop shipping, e-commerce. I've done my research. Like I compared and contrasted everything. Okay, why is our thing better? Because we earn 100% profit. They don't. All those other opportunities, affiliate marketing, which I do affiliate marketing too, but because that's a different story, because we teach you how to build multiple streams of income. So there's a good way to do that and a bad way to do that. So affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, e-commerce, drop shipping, they all earn on average like 10 to 30% profit per sale. Okay, which means you got to get a lot of sales to make a lot of money. Okay, whatever business model you're doing, you got to make sales, guys. See, either you're selling something or you're working for somebody that's selling something. That's business 101. All businesses, every single business on this planet, they make money by selling products, opportunities, or services. Okay, so either you're selling something or you're working for somebody that's selling something, right? Better to sell something yourself. Cut out the middleman. Fire your boss. Say, yo, I'm firing you because I'm going to be my own boss now. Bye-bye. Click. Fire him. I mean, if you want to. If you love your job, carry on. Carry on, by all means. But if you don't like your job, be honest. Be honest with yourself. The Lord is watching you. He knows if you're lying. So you can lie to me. You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to the Lord. So what's up, Mary? So guys, this is digital marketing. All you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day. Amen. Yeah. So you can make $900 or more a day selling digital products that you don't even have to create yourself. You don't have to create anything, guys. We give you the products, the website, the automated funnel system so you can make money in your sleep. We give you training, community, live mentoring from 6 and 7-figure income earners. That's a lot of value. Like, do you see that value? That's value. It's what do you know what value is? Because that's what value is, guys. You get a business in a box. It's an all-in-one business in a box. Okay. All you got to do is unwrap it, set up the business, start promoting it. Dan, is the product going to stay updated and relevant going forward? I hope so, because that would be bad for me. Listen to him, guys. This is such a great community. Yes, it's going to, like, we always update it. We always update it. We're always updating the program. And we have live mentoring every week. Like, I've been in this program for a year. Okay. And since I've been inside of this program, we've had live mentoring, like, for the past year. It's been consistently going on 2 to 3 times a week. So whatever new things happening in the digital marketing space or whatever, it's going to be added to the program. It's going to be added to the mentoring calls. What's up, Soul Smoke? How much is the startup cost? Yeah, that's a popular question. So let me show you that. There's two things you got to buy. Okay. So to get started with this program, guys, so we earn 100% profit. So how do we earn 100% profit, right? Because it's called master resale rights. It's when you buy a product one time and then you have the resale rights to it. So not only can you use it, but then you can resell it for 100% profit. Okay. That's how we earn 100% profit here, right? So how does the company make money, right? Well, the company makes money because they give us a website for $39. So if you want to get started, you got to buy one of the programs. I started with a 900 because it's the best and I deserve the best. So that's so I started with the 900, guys. You can start with 900, 600, 300 or the 100, okay? And then $39 for your website. So 139, 339, you get it. So if you start with the 900, then you get 4 income streams, right? And you can upgrade at any time. You can upgrade. And it's a one-time investment, guys. And there's 0 monthly fees. So you don't have to pay any monthly fees, right? So if you want to learn more, just go to my website, 7-Figure Monk. You can check it out. Check out the information. There's a free guide. It's going to show you how to make 10K, okay? Your first 10K online. Oh, and there's videos you can watch, a website, everything's there. If you have any more questions, you can ask me now. Ask me now, guys, or forever hold your peace, okay? What's up, Papa Mills? What's up, Mila? What's up, Dennis Hernandez? Paul Sanchez? So, yeah, making money online, guys, it's the way to go because you can make money at any time. All you got to do is this. You got to get your business set up, and then you got to follow our 2-hour workday. Okay, 2-hour workday, guys. This is how you get your income earning activities finished. This is how you attract customers for your business, okay? So every day, what you got to do is this. You post 3 pieces of content to social media. Oh, check this out. So people need to discover your business, right? So the 2-hour workday, you create 3 pieces of content every single day. You post it to social media. You got to understand content is king. You got to just get really good at creating content. And that just comes through practice and through training. We give you the training and then you just got to do it every day. So you create 3 pieces of content every day. You post it to social media. This is called attraction marketing, my friends. Like I made $1,800 in 24 hours because I post content every day and I'm consistent with it. So you create 3 pieces of content. You can go live like I'm doing right now, and then just go through training because the training is going to help you get better with your content and your lives and your mindset and your strategies. That's why you got to go through the training. So by creating the content and going live, you're sending people to your automated business. You're building your email list. And then once people are inside of your email list, they can buy from you at any time. That's how we make money in our sleep, guys. This is literally how I made $1,800 in 24 hours because I'm posting content, I'm going live, which means I'm sending people to my capture page. They're putting their email in, they're part of my automations, and they can buy from me. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Drop a 1 in the comments, guys, if that makes sense. I need to know if you're alive. Are you alive? So that's it. This is the process, guys, to making $900 or more in a day. This is the exact process, right? I'm not gatekeeping here. There's no other like hidden secrets. It's this. You need a product, okay? If you don't have a product, well, we give you 4 different digital products, okay? So you can earn $100, $300, $600, and $900 over and over again, right? And you earn 100% profit because this is master resale rights. We earn 100% profit. And then you got to automate your business, okay? You don't need any tech skills to do this because we give you a pre-built automated system. You can set it up in a day. If you're really excited, if you really want to get your business started fast, you can set it up in a day, okay? It took me a few hours to set up just because I was excited. I wanted to set up my business. I wanted to make money in my sleep. So I just got it done. Get her done, y'all. Get her done. So if you go here, 7-Figure Monk, guys, that's my website. Like if you go to my website, this is a capture page. You'll see this. You just put your email in. And then after you put your email in, there's videos you can watch. And then I'm going to be sending you emails. So you can unsubscribe to my emails at any time, guys. You can unsubscribe. It's not a big deal. I won't cry. If you unsubscribe, I will not cry. I promise. Okay. So then you just need people to discover your business, right? How do people discover your business? Posting content, going live. So you can do whatever you want to do. Like if you just want to post content every day, just post content for like an hour and a half. Just keep posting content. Okay. Until you get your first customer. That's the secret, guys. Like people want to know, like, how long does it take to get my first customer? Well, you just keep working until you get your first customer. We have a launch to profit. It shows you how to go from launch to profit in 7 days, how to get your first customer in 7 days. So you just keep posting content, going live, posting free ads until you get your first customer. And if you want to make $1 million, what's up, Larry? What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, it's super simple business, guys. Like compare it to any other business, it's the easiest, most simple business because you're just posting videos and then your automated system does the rest. I mean, you can create any kind of content you want. You can do written content, you can do a podcast, you can do long videos, you can do short videos. Most of us, we focus on short videos and we focus on going live. I also do long videos on YouTube. Doing great. Leads, doing great. Leads are really starting to pour in. I think you meant leads. Yeah. See how, so I'm talking to, see guys, I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube right now. So that's why I'm talking to Larry over here. That's why I'm looking over there. How are you? Okay, you're getting the leads. Awesome, Larry. I hope you have some. I hope you make like $10,000 in a day or something. So how are you getting those leads? What's your secret, man? Share your secret sauce with us. See, guys, you don't have to. You don't need any tech skills. You don't need a following. You don't need any experience to do this. I started started TikTok accounts last year. I never used TikTok in my life because I thought it was for kids. I thought it was silly, so I never used it. And then I started last year. I started posting videos every day based on the blueprint, based on the training that I learned. Started posting content. Then I grew my following to over 1,000 followers. And on YouTube now, I'm over 1,000 subscribers, guys, which is pretty cool because that's like once you have 1,000 subscribers and then you have enough watch time, YouTube actually pays you money to post content. So now I just got to get my watch time up. TikTok, 3 pieces of content a day, repurposing on all other social media platforms. Yeah, so Larry's inside of our community. I asked him how did he get his leads. He said, oh, we should do an interview. Like lately, Larry, I've been interviewing people inside of the community. We should do an interview. I'll message you about that. We'll do a Zoom, talk about our journey. So so Larry, he's getting a lot of leads lately. And he said, leads, guys, are potential customers. If you don't know what a lead is, a lead is what every single business needs. A lead is a potential customer that you can communicate with. So how can we communicate with our customers? Through our email list. We don't teach you to call people. You don't have to call people. You don't have to cold message people. What's up, Jess? You don't have to cold message people. You don't have to call people because you can communicate through your email list. That's how we communicate with people. And you don't even have to talk to people most of the time. I made $1,800 in 24 hours. I never spoke to anybody. I didn't even email anybody. Nobody emailed me. They just went to my website and they bought one of the products. That's what I'm talking about. What time is it there, Dan? It's 9:30. I mean 9:20. 9:27. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't know why I'm talking with like some weird accent. I don't know where that came from. It's 9:27. Right? 9:20. I'm in Michigan. Where are you from, Jess? Where are you from? I am in Michigan. Michigan's crazy weather. Like last week it snowed. Then it was like 80 degrees. Then it started raining. Like it's crazy. That's Michigan for you. So Larry, 3 pieces of content. That's how he got his leads. He posts TikTok, 3 pieces of content, and then he repurposes all his other content on social media. So repurpose means you create a piece of content and you post it on like every single platform. Like you post it on, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. That's called repurposing your content. Okay. So guys, this is all you got to do if you want to make $900 or more in a day. You might think it's too good to be true, but that's just your thinking because you're not inside of our community. If you're inside of our community, you would see like people are making money every single day. Literally somebody's making a sale every day. It's every day. So for us, like, seeing people make $900 or more in a day is just a common thing. This is a normal every day. It's every day for us guys. But I understand if you've never made $900 or more in your life, like the idea of making $900 might seem crazy to you. I get it, but it's not, guys. It's actually quite possible because I've done it myself many, many times. And we've had people who've done it many more times than me. Like the top earner inside of our program, she made $6 million in 2 years. 2 years with digital marketing, guys. $6 million. Okay. And she started her business with $300. I know her personally, so I know her whole story from heart. Okay. So she started her business with $300 2 years ago, and she's made $6 million since. So, and she's a grandma, guys. She's awesome. Don't get me wrong. She's super cool, but she's just a person. She's just a grandma. You know, she has faults like everybody else, right? Like I've met numerous millionaires, guys. They're cool people. You know, they're usually pretty nice, but they're just humans. The only difference is their mindset. They have a strong mindset, guys. Like they have a vision. They know what they want. Okay. They have a business, they have a system so money can come to them, and they take action every day. That's the only difference between millionaires and people who are not millionaires. That's the science of getting rich, guys. 3:30 a.m. Where are you, Jess? Where are you? So, The Science of Getting Rich is a book I read like every day, and it talks about, you should read that book. If you haven't read a book, you should read this. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. Okay. It's like 80 to 100 pages. It's going to really it's going to teach you the mindset that you probably don't have right now, because most people don't, right? Because you don't know, because we weren't taught this stuff. Like we should have been taught, like, read The Science of Getting Rich while we're in school. Like we should have been taught like how to make money while we're in school. But instead, I think they had an agenda. I think they wanted to turn us into good little employees. Maybe it's a conspiracy theory, but I think that might be that's what happened. They wanted us to be some nice employees so we can make other people rich. Because you can be an employee or you can be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, an employee is someone who has a job and they make other people rich. They exchange their time. They exchange their time for money, and they build other people's businesses. That's what an employee is. Or you can be an entrepreneur and you can build your own business. You can be your own boss, and you can work whenever you want to work, and you can set your own hours, and you can make as much money as you want because there's no income cap. But you got to figure out some skills. Like you got to figure out how to automate your business. You got to learn how to build your email list. You got to learn how to market on social media. It's a great place to market because you can do it for free. There's 5 billion people a day on social media. So if you're not marketing on social media, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. A lot of money on the table, guys. So start learning these skills. It's not just me. Like, I mean, who says this? Like, have you read Rich Dad Poor Dad? He says the two best skills to learn are sales and marketing. But I digress. I got sidetracked. Dan, I would love to start going live. How did you do it? I'm terrified to go live. Is live better? Just do it. I mean, why are you terrified? What are you terrified about? I mean, you're just sitting and talking to your phone. I mean, that's all you're doing. I'm just talking to my phone. I mean, I can't even hear you guys. And most of you guys don't even comment. You're not even saying anything. Why are you terrified? Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I was a little nervous too. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous. Sometimes I still get nervous when I go live because, believe it or not, guys, I'm talking, I'm yapping, I'm yappity yapping, but I'm actually kind of an introverted person. Believe it or not, I'm pretty introverted, guys. Like I spend a lot of time by myself, and then when I'm out and about, when I'm hanging out with people, like I need time. Like I have to walk away. I need some time by myself. Like I can't be around people all the time. I'm like, no. So, like, if you're an introvert, guys, you can do this business because I'm a total introvert. Always have been. Well, most of my life. So yeah. So you might be terrified because you might be that's brave being an introvert. Who's the author? Oh man, Larry, you haven't read this book yet? Larry? It's Wallace D. Wattles. Man, I read it every day now. I read it like almost every day because he actually says in this book, keep on reading this book. If you want to get rich, keep on reading the book until you are rich. And every time I read it, I always get some new kind of like aha moment, some new realization, even though I've read it like probably 10 times at least. So, Jess, I mean, the worst thing about going live is people are going to be negative. They're going to be rude. They're going to be trolls. There's going to be people that are going to try to mess with your mind. That's just what I've noticed. So you just block them and you don't pay attention to them. That's the worst thing that will happen. It can be a little unsettling sometimes, but that's just the price you got to pay if you want to get rich. I mean, you're gonna have to get outside of your comfort zone, guys. You got to get outside of the comfort zone if you want to be rich and live your best life. I want to be rich. I mean, I want to. It's fun. I want to be rich. You know that song from the 80s? I want money, lots and lots of money. I want the pie in the sky. I want to be. So, if you want to be rich, guys, you got to get outside of your comfort zone. No one got rich by staying inside of their comfort zone. Not one person, unless, I mean, I doubt it. I really doubt it, guys. I wasn't comfortable when I went live the first time. I wasn't comfortable at all. I was shaking in my boots a little bit. I remember I dropped my board. I was like fumbling around, but I but I got used to it. Wallace D. Waddles. Yeah, I believe that's his name. Let me double check. It's like you can get this book for like nothing. It's super cheap. There he is, Wallace D. Waddles. That's the man. Larry, that book will blow your mind. It's so good. Well, Signs of Getting Rich, guys. He talks about it like you got to have a crystal clear vision of what you want. Then you need like a system so money can come to you. You got to be grateful for what you have while you pursue the things that you desire. And then you got to take action every day with purpose. What's the purpose? The purpose is to get rich, of course, to make as much money as possible. And you got to have faith that everything that you desire is already yours. It's on the way. It's yours. You got to have faith in that. You got to have faith that everything that you want is yours. That's the science of getting rich in a nutshell. Of course, I would recommend to read the book because he goes in more detail and it's powerful. But that's basically the science of getting rich. Crystal clear vision, system so money can come to you. Business, you need a business. Then you got to take action every day. Every day, guys. Efficient action. Like for example, we post content every day. So every day when you're posting content, you got to give it everything that you have. You got to put your full energy, your full power into that content. Okay, with the purpose to get rich and to impact lives. Okay, abundance for all, guys. Abundance for all. He also talks about that. Like everything you should do should help the greater good, right? So we promote this business that helps people make money online. Okay, we promote a business that helps people get free from the matrix. Break the chains, guys. You got to break the chains of 9 to 5. That's not the life, guys. It's not. We know it. It's not the life. Like being overworked and underpaid. We know that's not what we want to do. Nobody wants to do that. So you got to break free. But how are you going to break free? You got to learn the skills. Okay. So we teach you how to make $900 or more in a day, right? So I was going to show you that. I'm all over the place today. I'm all over the place, but that's okay. I'm going to show you some wins. This business is truly life-changing. Another $900, $5,400 for April this far. Never ever give up. If we can do this, anyone can. It looks like there's a team, Stacy and Mark. Oh, they're husband and wife, guys. See, you guys can do this with your spouse. Okay. This business is totally life-changing, right? So they made $5,400 so far in April. Here's Cassandra. It's my money. Okay. But I am over the moon. I have worked so hard for months and I was ready to give up. Oof, that's crazy. Okay. I've worked so hard for months, guys. That's what she says. And I was ready to give up. But today, don't know why, but I made $2,800 just like that. So she was about to give up, guys. And then she just made $2,800 today. That's crazy. That's cool. Right? It's my money. Okay. Dan, were you at Michelle's? Yeah, I was at Michelle. I've met Michelle like 3 different times. Michelle is the creator of this program, guys. She created this program, and I met her like 3 times because we've had a few different live events. We went on a cruise, so I met Michelle last year on the cruise. She's super nice, super cool. I was hanging out with her. She's made $6 million in 2 years. She does training inside of our program every day. She drops a training inside of our program, guys, to help you with your mindset and your strategy to build a business. And she also does live trainings every Tuesday. Okay. So you can meet Michelle. She's super cool. She's super nice, guys. Actually, when I was hanging out with Michelle and everybody on this cruise that we went to, she let me stay in her Airbnb with her and her boyfriend. They're both multimillionaires. They're both self-made millionaires. They let me stay in their Airbnb. So I was like staying with them for like 5 days. And it was crazy. Like I just met them and they're like, hey, we have an extra room. If you want to stay, you can stay. I was like, okay. Because that Airbnb cost like $8,000 a day, guys. It was right on the beach in Hollywood, Florida. It was like right on the beach, guys, and it was really high up. And so I met like I hung out with the creator of this program, so I can tell you that she is super cool, super nice, super genuine, and like she just really wants to help you. She gives like she'll help you like on these live mentoring calls. She'll stay on these calls for hours at a time and just answer everyone's question, and she'll do her best to just help you make as much money as you can as fast as you can. So Michelle's awesome. Yeah. So have I met Michelle? Yeah. And then I met her two more times because we had two other live events because we do live events inside of our community, guys. We have a community of over 50,000 people. Okay. This is the ultimate money making opportunity, guys. It's not just about the money. Of course, we start a business because we want to make money. That's obvious, but there's also the benefits of like being part of this community. There's 50,000 people inside of the community. There's live mentoring, there's live events. Okay. So you can connect with people. Like I've already met like probably 50 to 100 people from our community. These are real people. And what I've noticed, guys, is we're all dealing with the same issues. Like, we got 50,000 people in our community. Why? Because they wanted more time and they wanted more money. Like, like we're all going through the same stuff now. Like we're not different. Like you want more time, you want more money, I want more time, I want more money. Pretty much everyone's like this, guys. Like who's looking out for us? Not the government, not the system. The system wants us to be overworked and underpaid until the day we die. That's what the system wants. Because if we do that, then we're making other people rich. That's what they want. They don't want us to be free. But we're helping you become free, guys. We're helping you learn these skills so you can make as much money as possible and live a life of freedom. Break free from the matrix. So everyone's like, I've met so many people in our community, guys. We all have we all have a story. So you got to share like when you're marketing your business, you got to take people on your journey. You got to share your story, right? So like I've heard so many different stories. And it's always like, people were struggling. They're struggling to make money. They try to make money online or they're working, they're overworked, they're underpaid, living paycheck to paycheck, and they just wanted a way out. They wanted a way to make money, but they didn't know how. And then they found this blueprint. It's all the same, guys. It's like the details are different. Like everyone's story is different, but it's basically the same thing. People just had a lack of time or they had a lack of money and they didn't know what to do. And they found the blueprint and now they're happy. And now they're learning skills. And some people have become rich already, and more people will become rich in the future. What's your story? My story, well, I got multiple stories. Like I used to be a monk. Why did I become a monk? Because I got divorced. Has anyone been divorced? Have you ever been divorced before? Was it painful? Was going through the process of divorce, was that painful for you? That was painful for me when I was younger at the time. It was very painful and it made me question my whole existence. That's how painful it was. It made me question my whole, like the meaning of life. Like, why am I even here? What am I doing? What's the purpose of my life? And I was so inquisitive about the meaning of life that I went on a road trip, and my whole purpose of this road trip was either I'm going to figure out a way to heal myself from the pain that I was in, or I'm just going to party to death. True story, guys. True story. I was not in my best state of mind. So, long story short, I went on this road trip and then I found a book and I read the book. It was a spiritual book. And then I looked in the back of the book and it said, hey, there's temples here. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to this temple. Then I met some monks at the temple and they're like, hey, do you want to join our temple and be a monk? I was like, okay, let's do this. So I quit school, I quit my job, and I became a monk for like 10 years. But then after 10 years, I was like, okay, I don't really want to be a monk anymore. So then I had to go back to the real world and I needed to make money. So I tried multi-level marketing, I tried affiliate marketing, and then I started teaching English online, and that was fine. I was making, decent money doing that. But then the companies that I was working for, they started cutting everyone's pay in half, and it just wasn't worth it anymore. So I went back online to figure out how to get rich again, and that's when I discovered this blueprint because I was sick of it. I didn't want to work a job again after that because I spent 5 years with this company and I was just working hard. I was doing everything. I was giving the company everything that I had, and they just cut our pay just like that. They're just like 3 weeks. They're like, we're going to cut your pay. You got 3 weeks. You can stay, you can go, and it's up to you. I'm like, dang, that's it. That's it. So yeah, that was a wake up call though. That made me realize I don't want to do that. I don't want to be overworked. I don't want to be overworked and underpaid until the day I die. That's not the life I want for myself or you. I wouldn't want that life for anybody. It's torture. I thought it was torture. Like once they cut our pay in half and like my income got cut in half, like if it really was like torture. I was overworked. I was stuck inside all the time and it wasn't fun. I reached my breaking point. I hit my breaking point. And that's when I found the blueprint. And then, yeah, then I've been doing this for like a year and it's been good. I've made money. Of course, I made money, but I've also learned skills. And now I have hope. Before I was hopeless, guys. That job, that situation I was in, it was a hopeless situation. There was no hope there. Now I have an abundance of hope, guys. I have so much hope based on what I'm learning and what I'm doing. And that's why I love to share this too, right? It's great. That's a story and a half. Yeah, that's the short version. That's the short version. Long story short. But I don't really share all of that story all the time, but I tell bits and pieces of it. Usually I just talk about when my company cut my pay in half. See, when we market it, when we promote our business, guys, like this is selling, but this isn't selling in the traditional sense where you're trying to like stuff like things down people's throat. You're selling in a way that's casual. Like you're just connecting with people, you're sharing your story, you're being relatable, you're creating curiosity, and you're sending people to your website, and then your website is doing the selling for you actually. Like Seven Figure Monk, guys, if you go here, you'll see my website. And this website is like the same website that I'm using is the same website that you get to use. It's a whole funnel system, guys. Like it's a funnel system. This is how we make money while we're sleeping. Okay. Because we're building our email list. And then once people are inside of your email list, they can buy from you at any time. Okay. That's how it works. So you're just building your email list. So how do you do that? Well, there's 4 ways you can build your email list, guys. There's paid ads. Okay. There's free strategies. There's warm outreach and there's cold outreach. Okay. They all work, but we teach you the free strategies so you don't have to pay for ads. You don't have to bother your friends and family. You don't have to cold message people. We teach you attraction marketing using social media. So all you got to do is post 3 pieces of content every single day. And we teach you how to do this, guys. Like today we had a training about hooks. It was all about hooks. And our millionaire mentor, she gave us like 30 really good hooks that we can use in our content. So we teach you how to create 3 pieces of content. We teach you how to figure out who is your perfect customer and how to create a message that can connect with that perfect customer. So they want to buy from you. They want to buy from you, right? Because connection equals currency. Once people connect with you, they will buy from you. So, and these are total strangers, guys. Like total strangers will buy from you just because they connect with your content. They connect with you through your content, through your story, right? Through your lives. That's what will happen. But you just got to be consistent with it, right? Just focus on getting better every day and having your vision. You got to have that crystal clear vision. Okay. Crystal clear vision. Know exactly what you want, because if you don't know what you want, how are you going to get it? You don't even know what you want. How can you get that? So the more clear you can get with your vision, the better. And then you got to have your business set up. Like we have an automated system so money can come to you at any time. So you got to get your system set up, and then you just got to take action, like take efficient action every day, which is the 2-hour workday. That's efficient action. So during that 2-hour workday, guys, when you're posting your content, you're putting your full energy into that content. You're putting your full purpose. Your purpose is to whatever it is, like make extra money. That's your purpose. To get rich, to help other people, right? So you put your full energy into it, and you have faith that you will be successful. You have to have faith in that. That's the science of getting rich. I have a small business, but it's just not growing anymore as the economy. It's not allowing to grow. Yeah, this economy is jacked up, right? The inflation, like I grew up in the 80s, right? So like this is the worst I've ever seen it. The whole economy is like the worst by far, especially when the pandemic came, the plandemic, whatever you want to call it. Whew, that that messed everything up, messed me up. That's when the companies started cutting the pay. Then inflation just went up and up. Whew, they're not making it easy for people, are they? No, they are not. That's where we come in, guys. We are the hope dealers. We give you hope. Okay. That's what my mentor Michelle says. She calls herself the hope dealer. But we're all hope dealers. Inside of our community, guys, we give people hope. Yes, you can make money and you don't have to work. You don't have to work 40 plus hours a week. You don't. You just got to learn these skills, guys. Just learn how to post content. Just learn how to go live. If you don't want to go live, just post content. You can post free ads too. That's all you got to do. But really, content is king. So just post content every day. Like we have a 2-hour workday. So you can post content like for an hour and a half if you don't want to go live. Like what I do, I just create 3 pieces of content a day. That takes about 30 minutes. Then I go live for like an hour. And then I respond to messages, emails, and I go through some training in the program because the more you learn, the more you earn, right? That's what I do. And if I want to attract more customers throughout the day, then I just post more content throughout the day. I just go live more often throughout the day. That's basically it. So you can work on your business as much as you want, but you got to be consistent with you got to work at least 1 to 2 hours a day, every single day, if you want to make, good money. If you just want to make some extra money here and there, like there's one guy, he just wanted to make an extra $1,000 a month. So he could go camping with his family. That's all he wanted. That's why he started the business. He just wanted to make an extra 1,000 a month. But if you want to make like 6 figures, 7 figures, then you got to be consistent. You got to show up every day, 1 to 2 hours a day, right? We have a 2-hour workday. But even 1 hour a day, posting videos, posting content every day, you're doing better than most people, because most people, they won't even take that much action. Some people are like, yeah, I want to get rich. Yeah, I want to live a life of freedom. But then they don't do anything. So your actions need to be in alignment with your words. If you say you want to make more money, if you say you want to be rich or you want to make more money, but you're not doing anything about it, then your actions are not in alignment with your words. Okay. So either got to change your goals or you got to start taking action. Simple as that. Right. This is not a get rich quick scheme, guys. Like if you're not willing to work 1 to 2 hours a day around your schedule, just posting videos on social media, going live, posting free ads. If you're not willing to do that, then don't do this. Do something else. Because you got to do that. That's like, you got to commit. If you're not committed, then you can't expect to get results. It's not going to happen. You got to commit. Like I'm committed to this business, guys. I show up every single day. And I have my ups and downs. I'm a human being. We all have our ups and downs. I'm not any different than you, but I still show up every day, whether I feel like it or not. I didn't even feel like going live right now, but I was like, man, I'm going live because my goal is to get rich and impact many lives and help people make money online, help people become free from the matrix. So that's my why. Like my why is to be rich and live a life of freedom. So every time I feel like, man, I don't feel like going live, I just tune into my why. Like, why did I start my business? That's why you got to have a why. You got to have a why that will make you cry. If you don't have a why that is very powerful, then you're not going to take action. Like you should figure out why do you want to make money online? Why? And you should go 7 levels deep. Like I want to make money online so I can, quit my job. Why? Because I hate my boss. I hate my job. Why? Because I'm overworked. I'm underpaid. My boss is a jerk. Okay. So Like, what else do you want? Well, I want to spend more time with my family. Why? Because I love my family. They're great. Okay. Why? Well, well, like, I mean, you get the idea. You just keep going 7 levels deep, guys, until you start having a tear. Like, once you have a tear that falls down your face, then you have a very good why. I did this exercise a few times. And one time I had a powerful why. I think my why was like, I just want to be in control of my life. And I want to help other people. I want to give hope to other people that are struggling out there. And then I had like, I think I had a little tear, guys, because I was really feeling it. And I want to live a life of freedom. So every time when I don't feel like going live, I don't feel like posting content, I just tune into that why. Oh yeah, you want to be rich, you want to live a life of freedom. You want to leave an impact in the world. You want to live your best life. Remember that. Your why might be different. Maybe you just want to spend more time with your kids. Maybe you want to travel the world. I don't know. But it's usually something else. There's usually some deep level to it. You want to be in control of your life. Maybe you don't feel like you're in control of your life. Because if you're not actually, if you're working a job, then you're not in control of your life. Your boss is kind of in control of your life because you don't have control at a job, guys. You're working for other people, and they can fire you, they can cut your pay at any time. You're not in control there. That's what I learned. I learned that lesson the hard way. I thought I was in control. I thought everything was going well, and then my company cut my pay in half. Boom, just like that. Then I realized, okay, I'm not in control. I would love to do this, but it's not possible yet. I have a power. You have a power? What do you mean? Love to do what? Go live, post videos, do your business? What do you mean? I have a power? What do you mean with power? So just go here, guys, somefiguremonk.com. There's a link here. Check it out. This business, guys, is the best business opportunity out there. Like, I've compared it to other things. We earn 100% profit. Okay. Most businesses, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, drop shipping, they don't earn 100% profit. Okay. They earn like 10 to 30% profit. And if you're doing affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing, you're not in control of your business because they can close at any time. They can change the prices. Just recently, this multi-level marketing company, they closed after 23 years, just like that. Boom. It's just like a job. It's the same thing. You're still working for other people. If you're doing multi-level marketing or affiliate marketing, you're working for other people still because there's an owner of the business. There's someone owns the multi-level marketing company. Someone owns the company that you're an affiliate for. So you're still working for other people. And you only get paid like 10 to 30% profit. And this one business, wait, still typing. Okay. So in this one business, they closed after 23 years, this multi-level marketing company, just like this, boom, closed. They just sent people an email and they said, sorry, but we're closing our doors. So then they closed the business and they didn't even pay people their last paycheck. They didn't even give people their last paycheck. And some people did that business full time. That was their full-time job. And just like that, gone. So you're not in control if you do affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing. And then if you do drop shipping and e-commerce, again, you're only earning like 10 to 30% profit. And then with drop shipping and e-commerce, you got to deal with monthly fees and you got to deal with suppliers. You got to buy from suppliers. You got to deal with that. Shipping headaches. You got to deal with customer complaints, customer service. We don't really have a lot of customer service here because, you deal with your customers, the people that buy from you, if they have questions and stuff. But we have a community. The community does a lot of the customer service. So there's not much customer service going on. I respond to questions if people have questions for me, but there's not much effort that you have to put into this business besides the 2-hour workday. That's the effort, guys. The 2-hour workday. You're posting videos, you're going live, you're posting free ads, and then your automated business does the rest of the work for you. That's how I made $1,800 in 24 hours. Okay. I've seen people have $10,000 days, crazy stuff, $15,000 days. I've seen that. That's because we're just building our email list. We keep building and building and building our email list. And once people are inside of your email list, they can buy from you at any time. So your job is just to keep building that email list and then just go through training in our program because it's going to teach you everything about how to market. It's going to teach you about how to nurture your email list. Okay. Because once people are inside of your email list, we give you 30 emails that are being sent out every single day on autopilot. following up with people for you. And then we also just teach you how to get good at email marketing and how to send out emails whenever you want to. Like most people, they send out an email like maybe once every week just to nurture your list. Like I forgot to do that this week. I don't even see, guys. I'm not even always consistent with my business myself. I'm not gonna lie. I can be better. I know that, and I'm working on that. But it's just something you gotta just practice. Like being your own boss, guys. If you've never done this before, it's new. You kind of don't expect to be perfect overnight. Like it's a learning and earning process. When you have a business and a staff that rely on their salary every month, but sometimes salary are yeah, see, that's another thing. I mean, if you have your own business, then you got to deal with your staff and you got to deal with the salary. So maybe the multi-level marketing company, they went bankrupt or something, so they couldn't even pay their the wages to people. I don't even know. I don't even know what happened with that last company. But yeah, I mean, if you're an offline business owner, you got so many things to deal with: employees, personalities, drama, shipping, monthly expenses. Whew. This business, guys, we don't deal with that stuff. Zero monthly expenses. You earn 100% profit. Man, 100% profit, guys. You have to understand. If maybe you don't know a lot about a business, maybe you do, I don't know. But most businesses, they don't earn anywhere close to 100% profit. They don't. Not even close, guys. On average, most businesses earn like 10 to 30% profit on average, guys. So every time they sell something, like if I sell something for $100, I get to keep the full 100. But most other businesses, if they sell something for 100, they only get to keep like $20, $30. Multi-level marketing, affiliate, drop shipping, e-commerce, it's all the same. Even offline businesses, like if you buy something from a supplier or a manufacturer, you got to pay for those expenses. Okay. And then whatever profits left over, you keep. So that's why I'm trying to scale legacy in my current business. It's tough. No, Jess, it's not tough. It's easy. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You got to speak your reality into existence, right? Don't say it's tough. Say something else. Say it's easy. It's getting easier every day. You got to speak your reality into existence, people. If you ever catch yourself talking negative to yourself or just in general, you should be aware of that. Because I notice a lot of people, they're like, I'm so frustrated. Well, if you say that, you're going to stay frustrated because that's what you're speaking. So many people are like that. Like, oh, I'm so broke. Well, if you keep saying that, you're probably going to stay broke. Everything is so hard. I'm not like calling you out, Jess. I'm just saying in general. So maybe live is more timely and organized. Well, this depends on you. Are you timely and organized? Because I'm working on that myself. I'm not always. I'm not always so timely and organized. I do my best, but I'm not strict. I'm not strict with my lives, even though it's recommended to be strict. Like because it's like a TV show. Michelle always says, like going live is like a TV show. So if you go live every time at the same time, then people are going to be like, okay, he's probably going live today or she's going live. So they're going to know, they're going to wait for you. They're going to expect you and they're going to be following you. And they're going to be watching your lives. Just like, if your favorite TV show's on every week, you're going to make sure you watch it because you know what time it's on, you know what channel it's on. So if you're going live, it's not a bad idea to have a fixed time, but I'm not so fixed all the time. So because that's just how it is. But these are things I work on myself too. But I don't like to be so structured too. I kind of like the freedom of just going live when I want to go live, posting content when I want to post content. That's kind of why I wanted to be an entrepreneur, right? Because I wanted the freedom. I just wanted to have flexibility. But at the same time, I understand the point. If you go live at the same time every day, it's like a TV show, right? Then timing is key. Yeah, but still going live, whether you have a schedule or not, it's okay. It's better than not going live. Anytime you go live is still a good thing. Like and also like if you go live at different times, you're gonna get different people, a different audience too. So that part's good. But yeah, going live at a fixed time is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Pick a time, go live for 30 minutes, Jess. Just go live for 30 minutes. Do it afraid, do it scared. You're gonna get better, Jess. You'll get better at it. Like I've gotten better at my lives. I don't want to like praise myself, but I've definitely gotten better at my lives. Like I'm talking, it's like 55 minutes and I'm just talking still, and I don't even realize the time went by so fast. Actually, the Lakers are on. I think I got to go watch some basketball, guys. I want to watch some basketball. I like sports, but I don't watch a lot of sports anymore. But like, I watch some games. Like I used to watch sports all the time, like big time. But nowadays I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'd rather build my own life than to watch other people, you know. Because all these athletes, they've already made it, they're living their dream. So I don't want to devote my whole time to, watching other people live their dream. I got to live my dream too. But I like to watch a little sports. It's fun. So I'm gonna watch the Lakers, guys. I'm gonna go watch the Lakers. LeBron, Luca. Let's go see how. So you're going. Yeah, I'm gonna go. What's happening? Select two objects that are the same shape. What? They're making me do some puzzles here. Unable to verify. Oh gosh. Select two objects that are the same shape. Okay. I thought I did. The same shape. What do you mean the same shape? The same shape is the same shape. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is difficult. You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, I'm definitely done because they're saying select two objects that are the same shape. I did, but see, that's weird. Anyways, I guess that's a sign that I should stop going live because the system's all acting all funny. All right, Jess, I'll see you, and I'll see you everybody. Just go here, Seven Figure Monk. Check it out. I'll see you in the next one. All the best. You're welcome, Jess. Have a great day. Have a great night. What is going on? Okay. All right, YouTube, Seven Figure Monk. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.